During my interview process, Sharon, who runs HR, mentioned that there was this sort of big kitchen and lunch area, and I grew up in France, and immediately that sort of, I don't know, that made me think of home. I was like, oh, that sounds quite nice. You see people that you don't normally see, that you don't normally interact with, that you have no actual professional intermingling with, but you end up being great friends.
So I was impressed when I came out of the lifts and saw what it all looks like here. Obviously working right next to St Paul's is really impressive, and it was an aim for me to be working in London, so that's one of the reasons that I applied. Probably 6 months into me starting, I had to do a project which looked at the NAFTA sugar region. So that involved me going over to Miami for a couple of weeks into our office there. For someone that had only just started, it was a really good way to have a specialist subject in the company.
I'm currently working on a project with an Indian refiner who we've sold sugar to, and we're trying to help him make the most out of the sugar and how to process it, where to sell it and how to manage it. It's not as glamorous as going to Miami, but knowing that I'm being trusted to do something really quite early on in my career, that's been very good.
Because we specialise in sugar and therefore are perhaps a smaller company in the amount of personnel that we have compared to a lot of our competitors, it means that, for instance, I sit directly next to my director, and then I have lots of access around the office to lots of other people that perhaps are higher up and I wouldn't have access to in other situations.
Everyone's completely approachable, and that goes from CEO to someone on your team, your director. You can go up to anyone and ask them any question you want. It's just everyone is genuinely nice, and that made a big difference for me.